Alright, everybody, we are back. We found out at the end of last time what happened if you don't try to save Cain, and now we have this magma key, and since we looked around the world before, we already kind of have an idea of where this thing is going to get used, so let's not screw around here, but I do need to fix our formation. I mean, maybe I don't. Cain is capable of a jump attack, which doesn't have range limitations, whereas Sid and Yan both do, so I guess we'll leave it as is. It's time to test if the well is bottomless. No, don't throw a tent down there, you stupid... There we go. No one comments on it. It's just normal. Everything's normal. I'm not sure how a key falling on some stuff... Even the people in the town aren't reacting to it. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway. Now we can fly down into this giant crater. And that'll take us to the underground. Get in there. There we go. Now there's something... Oh, no, we don't get control. We lose control here. So basically we just got caught in the crossfire between two very obvious armies. We really don't have anyone but ourselves to blame. So what I was going to demonstrate is that the base level airship, the one that looks like this, can't fly over magma, but I guess we'll have to wait for a little bit longer for a demonstration. On the plus side, we landed right next to a big freaking castle, so hopefully this is something helpful. It's kind of great how Cecil just has immediate, like, straight-in access to every king in the freaking world. I mean, it's convenient. We don't have to do any, you know, social climbing like you might in a game like, I don't know, Daggerfall or something, right? It's our password, and we also say it frequently all over the place for no really good reason. One thing I'm a little bit worried about is I think that enemies down here are going to be usually pretty resistant to fire, and right now Cecil has a fire sword, so we may have to change that, but we'll see if it shows up in battle as an issue. It's funny, but there really aren't a whole lot of cities down here or anything like that. You know, we never get to see the places, as far as I remember, we never get to see the places where those two crystals that have already been lost were. And I don't know, it's a little strange, but there it is. I mean, you can't take it up if you don't fix it first, right? But I guess Sid's just gonna take it and go. So it wasn't that badly damaged to begin with, sadly. Or, strangely. He used his special martial arts sense for that. Yeah, really well hidden switch there. I think Luca is her name. The daughter of King Giot really needs to find better dolls that are less susceptible to control by Golbez, I guess. I don't know. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you really think about it. But here it is. Rosa doesn't have a bow and arrow. I need to give Rosa a bow and arrow. I've never actually gotten this far before. Usually there's more than one little doll left before it turns into Calbrenna. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense that a single doll can turn into Calbrenna, but whatever. It's not really that hard of a boss fight. I don't know. It's kind of an anticlimax after all that stuff that happened in the Tower of Zod. He can just teleport in, apparently. He has absolutely no weaknesses. Yeah, we already heard. Path to the Moon. I mean, if he could just teleport in, how are we helpful? Whatever. But this is the first time we actually get to put hands on him, and it doesn't work very well. You know, they could have had her come in as like question mark, question mark, question mark or something, but they didn't even bother. She would have been totally broken as hell if she'd been able to use white magic, black magic, and summons. Kind of ridiculous. It's a perfect line from Golbez. I do not perish. I am non-perishable. But apparently he can teleport, he can survive Meteo, he can avoid all of our attacks, he can call Shadow Dragons, and he can turn into just a hand that takes crystals and then teleports away again. It is not, I mean, like, with enemies like this, how can we possibly win? We open the door one time for 1 second, and Golbez gets the crystal. He didn't even have to go past the king, he just teleported in. Does anyone think this will work? But the other guy just called it a big chocobo. I was thinking that where we needed to go was the dwarf down in the lower left-hand corner of the inn and item shop room, but apparently not. So we'll keep looking around. Finally, he gets his black belt. I guess Cecil's strong enough to handle it one-handed, which is more than I expected. And this is a little secret too. Oh, okay, it is just a loop kind of thing. Alright. Alright, so the castle lets us out over here. Now, I don't think there's actually that much for us to do other than to go straight to the freaking castle, or Tower of Babel. But we'll look around a little bit and see if we can find anything special. One thing you'll notice there, Rydia does not have the Psych spell yet, and so if and when she runs out of magic points, she'll be in a bit of trouble. Can't go that way. Nothing down there. Nothing over there. Is there anything up here? It doesn't... Nope, nothing up there. Yeah, I really think it's just kind of a beeline. We're kind of trapped right now because we can't go back to the overworld. And we can't go anywhere but the Tower of Babel, so I guess off we go. One thing I'm noticing is that Cecil seems to suddenly be a lot slower. I wonder if that has something to do with the dwarf axe there, right? Like, he's using it okay, and he's using it with one hand okay, but like, I wonder if it does something... You know, this game is so straightforward that you almost never have to check character status. Like, there's almost never any reason to do it. It's not like you have any choice in the matter, right? Characters level up and they gain whatever they're going to gain, and there's not much you can change about it. But if you look over here, Cecil's agility is now 15. Kane is up at 25, which is really fast. She's down at 16. Rose is at 16. Garmina's at 21. But if I switch Cecil's weapon over to the Legend Sword, right? Yeah, it changes. So, you know, it's a big improvement in attack power, but it does slow him down. And there's no indication that it does that, so you just kind of have to learn from experimentation. Nowadays, there'd be a bunch of red and green, like, indicators, like, this goes up, this goes down. But back in the day, that's all we had was attack power. You had to look it up yourself. that is a big upgrade for Kane, and especially big because this is going to be a fire... There's a lot of fire enemies here. Well, Cecil loses a little defense, but yeah, he gets his agility back. So, and it's the right element too, so whatever. I guess we'll take it. Okay, Rosa learning fast is actually a pretty big deal. It's a very useful spell because as it does in the earlier Final Fantasies, it increases not just your speed, but the number of hits that you get in per turn, which means that you can do a lot more damage with it. It's very helpful. If you hit it hard enough, you can shortcut past the egg hatching. Actually, a handy little trick. I think let's explore this area a little bit first. Oh yeah, because there's a second treasure chest and no other way up, so we do need to take care of this one first. Very nice. So let's see if the effect of the tent is now noticeable. Yeah, see that? I think it was 100 MP, straight up. So that means that we now need to start using cabins most of the time, whenever Rydia has cast more magic than 100 MP's worth. For now, I think what we'll do is we'll use a second tent, because we should use them up. Eventually we'll just buy cabins, because we'll have the money for it. But, yeah, we'll just double tent, and then I think we'll call it a night here. So yeah, here we go. We are partway up the Tower of Babel. This is going to be a long trek. There's a lot of floors, and, you know, there's some fun stuff on the way up as well. So, anyway, that's what I've got for this week. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Have a good week, everybody.